Hey loves, it's Britt, and in this video I wanted to talk about Sun, Sextile, Venus in Synastry because I guess I have missed this one in my Synastry aspect series. I think I've done the other aspects of Sun, Venus in Synastry already, but I did miss this one. So I really want to talk about this. This is an exciting one. This is an aspect that really shows a lot of liking of each other. So not just, lust or love or romance. It's actual true liking of each other and true goodwill toward each other in a more stimulating way than even like the trine, which is a really natural, effortless attraction and good energy towards each other. But the sextile, because of the nature of the aspect, it's like a more active energy because there's still a little bit of difference, right? There's enough difference that it can be really stimulating, really attractive, and really create an element of friendship between the planets. So, with the Sun sextile Venus aspect, there's a lot of general good feelings for each other, but then wanting to do something about that, put it into action. If we are in a relationship, if we're just walking by each other one day, we're not going to be like that stimulated to do something. But the real, like, good gold out of this aspect is going to come out when we're in a long term relationship or a friendship or whatever type of relationship where, we're spending lots of time together in the day to day. That's when this can really come out. So it's not like strong enough for you to, see someone across the road and just like be stopped in your tracks and like run over there and in front of traffic and like, be, asking them out on a date or something. It's not strong enough like that. But where you're really going to get this coming out is when you're already actually in some type of relationship because you have stronger aspects of attraction or, more aspects of difficulty, which actually do attract people together, right? And then you're actually existing in the relationship in some way, whether it's a friendship or a romance or whatever, then you're going to really see the good qualities of this come out. Which, yeah, this aspect is extremely good. There's nothing negative about it. It's just lovely. It's one of these super underrated aspects. It could even be like one of the top synastry aspects to have in a relationship. And it very commonly shows up in relationships that are long term with clients of mine where, yeah, people sign up for synastry sessions and, they've got this aspect or they've got this aspect going both ways, just lovely. And, it's usually a relationship that is quite wholesome or quite like it can add durability to synastry that has what it has. You're never going to have a perfect synastry. That's something that you can't have, and if you did have, there probably wouldn't be enough attraction for it to actually last. But you can definitely throw this aspect in with some more harsher stuff going on, and there's still, like I said, a lot of liking of each other, goodwill towards each other, pleasure in each other's presence. And something that is different about a Sun Venus aspect in synastry versus like other Venus aspects in synastry is that this directly works on the confidence of the partners. So, specifically, like the Sun person, because the Sun is our confidence, the Sun is our ego, the Sun is our affirmation of ourself and our ego. So, the Sun person is really going to feel like the Venus person's love energy is giving them a boost of confidence, a boost of like knowing who they are and what they really came here to do, like even purpose activation. And so they really feel better in the Venus person's presence. And this also goes both ways, but it's different. It's like the Sun person, when they're just being themselves and allowing their ego to come out in the most natural expression that it can, the Venus person really feels love and pleasure and even sexuality. Sensuality actually would be a better word. So it's very fortunate and favorable for both people. You could also even see, um, in some cases, financial gain because of that increase in confidence or that increase of generosity. Now, that's not going one way either. Both people can feel really generous towards each other. But specifically, the sun person is getting, like I said, this boost of confidence, and the Venus person is getting this ability to access their Venus in a very, like, I guess, wholesome way, for lack of a better word there. Like it's like the light of the sun person's sun is shining onto their Venus in a very exciting, effortless, like attractive way. So they can really tap into their sensuality and also their creative gifts as well, if they're creative or artistic in any way. The Venus person is going to feel beautiful in the presence of the sun because the sun sees them as beautiful. The sun sees them as this very Venusian energy. No matter what the sign of their Venus is, they're going to see them as very beautiful. And the Venus person sees the sun as very confident, very even not overly masculine, depending on the signs, but they do see them for like their leadership qualities. Like, so, they definitely bring out the good in each other. Now you can see, so there are certain aspects that you will bring out the more negative qualities in each other. And sometimes, even with Sun Venus aspects, although they are all good, you guys, they're all lovely. But sometimes with like the square, or the opposition, you're going to kind of bring out each other's, not worse qualities because they're still overly good aspects, but you bring out like qualities that make you overdo things, or overestimate your capabilities and things like that. There's kind of like a lack of restraint with those aspects. Now, these aspects are not going to be like that. You're not bringing out too much in each other. You're not making decisions that are like impulsive or wrong for you, but you just bring out a real like actual confidence in each other and solidness, and love is really what can come out of this, is like loving each other for the true self. Like the Venus person loves the sun for their actual solar qualities and their light. There's no dimming required by the sun person. And then the sun person in turn is showering their light and their enthusiasm and their confidence on the Venus person, and the Venus person can really open up like this beautiful flower, right? Like when it's the right moment, that flower will blossom, and that flower is the feminine energy, right? And this doesn't matter if the Venus person is actually male. It's like their feminine energy is going to be blossoming in the relationship because of the sun person. And because, like I said, this is a more stimulating aspect, the sextile like has like a third house, 11th house, or Aquarius, Gemini kind of connotation energy. This is a more social aspect. So like this is an aspect of a couple that like goes out and like talks to people, and it does kind of make you, like if you're a couple or romantic couple, or if you're friends, like you are more social together too. You're more like, you're warm to each other, but you're also warm to the outside world and people. And so it is like a more social kind of energy. It can, like, if you're more like retiring or shy kind of people, and then you have this aspect in your synastry, you kind of like, maybe you want to go out more. There can even be enjoyment in certain like artistic pursuits, or like going to concerts, going to movies, just going out for food, or like whatever you're doing, like to enjoy your senses. That's actually a theme of this relationship, is like sensuality and pleasure, and like getting out there and doing stuff like that. And then also, another aspect of it too, it could even be that you guys like enjoy like shopping together, or like, even working on your appearance, or like, if you had this aspect like with your hairdresser or something, like that's very favorable as well. So I hope that's kind of making sense, some of the themes of this. Now, like I said, it's not this like wildly crazy, like passionate thing or anything. But it definitely is like durable, and it definitely shows real compatibility between people, and an ability, like I said, to bring out the best in each other. And when I say bring out the best in each other, I mean like bring out qualities of like beauty, grace, generosity, sensuality, but in like just the perfect right amount, and confidence in just the perfect right amount as well. So really beautiful aspect, nothing negative I could say about it. It's just really great to have in your synastry. And yeah, if it's like double whammy, that's like even more awesome. Definitely one of the best aspects you could have for just real light-hearted like goodness and enjoyment of each other, and yeah, like I said, bringing out the best in each other. So yeah, I'd love to know your experience of this aspect. If you have had it in your synastry, what has it been like for you? I'd love to hear about it. And thank you so much for the request, you guys. Thank you for yeah, requesting this one, letting me know that I had not done it yet, because I thought that I did. So keep those requests coming. Love you guys, and we'll talk soon. Bye.